Did it make you feel a bit uncomfortable last night?
It did. Let me tell you why it makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay?
Tell me.
It made me feel uncomfortable because I know, like, this environment is very much, in my opinion, very mainstream.
Mm. What do you mean by mainstream?
Like people are very similar in their interests, in the way they look, in the way they talk, in...
Okay, yeah, kind of. I mean? I'm on your level now.
Yeah.
Do you want your water?
No, I'm fine. And there's a few people that are
a bit different.
A bit different on a more obvious level. And I think you're one of them.
Mm.
I think I'm one of them.
Mm.
And I think Dixie's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Nobby as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We're a pretty diverse bunch, really.
And I just think that, you know, that people just, like, and that shouldn't be made a big deal about it.
Mm.
That is what it is.
The case, that we are a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
Mm.
And I just felt like before dinner that was made a bit of a big deal out of it when it wasn't necessary.
Big deal at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's why I got upset, because it kind of felt for me, because I know, look, I used to get picked at a lot. Mm. And I think the reason why it's decreased for me is because I don't take shit from anyone. Mm. And I think that you are a really beautiful, beautiful man. Very lovely. Yeah. Very lovely. Mm. Okay? And I don't want to see you allowing people to pick on you. Allowing people to talk about me like that? Yeah. I think you should. It's your journey. Mm. You need to learn and do whatever you do to get to a place where you can be like, no, you can't talk like that about me. I won't allow you. You see, to be honest, with me, I'm 100% happy with who I am as a person. I know who I am. Like you, you're happy with who you are, yes? Yeah. And as long as I'm happy with who I am, that's why I didn't get upset by last night. It must have a little bit affected you. It didn't really, to be honest, no. I thought of it as a bit, I'm just thinking, not so much insensitive, but the words they used, because I pick my words very carefully when I'm talking about someone. Like if I was to say, just say in Dixie's case, I would say Indigenous, Australian or Aboriginal in terms, instead of using another word that wouldn't be appropriate. I just think last night they didn't mean it in a derogatory way. Like, they weren't trying to put me down. I just think that they should have thought a bit more. They stepped over the line, do you think? I think, to be honest, I've never been subjected to that before, because my friends and, all my friends and family are really, that. They know that's how I am, and it's too, and I guess, like I know for myself that, in high school, I was in an environment similar to this. To last night. Right, and I think to myself, now I'm not, because I choose the people that I want in my life. I choose my friends, I choose my family. And it's kind of interesting for me to be in a place where I wouldn't actually choose to be hanging out with everyone here. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And, so that's why I know that these things exist in the world, like, unfortunately. But it's kind of, it can go in my face when it's really there.
Yeah.
Like, actually directly in my life.
When you were actually, like, when we were in the situation.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I think mental health in Australia is such a big issue, right? Like, I think everyone needs to be, 100% happy with who they are. They need to find out who they are. And to be honest, mate, if someone's bagging you out, like, I didn't get bagged out in high school, lucky for me, but I can understand where you're coming from, because it's tough. High school years are tough, and you can't, and that can really affect you if someone's paying you out every single day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, high school was tough, and it's been ages now. Like, I think it's been like 10 years since I've been in high school.
Yeah.
So, like, excuse me.
You're all right. Bit tired.
I've, like, built a bridge and gotten over it, you know. And there's, every now and then, there's, like, things that happen, but that's life. You know. And
to be honest, people who pay out other people, to be honest, I don't see last night. I think you're right, they did step over the line a bit. Like, but I don't see it as I didn't see them as deliberately trying to put me down. I saw it more as they were just inquisitive and just wanted to know. But mate, as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. At the end of the day, if they're picking on you for something, that's just an insecurity that they have, that they're trying to palm off on you and trying to make you feel bad.
Well, as long as you're not taking that on, that's great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you know, and that's what I'm saying, like, maybe I shouldn't have gotten that upset, because it's not my journey, it's not they weren't talking to me about, you know, like, they were talking to you. So, like, maybe me getting maybe a bit too upset.
But I think the reason why you got upset was because you associated that situation with something that happened in your past and how that made you feel.
Probably, yeah. That could have been it. Yeah. But I just want you to know that, you know, like, if you're feeling shit or whatever, like, or if you know, like, want some advice about anything, or want to debrief or talk about it, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know, you can talk.
You're the man to come to.
I'm your little Auntie Rima.
Auntie Rima. Not little Auntie. Don't say little Auntie Rima. You're Auntie Rima. Don't say little Auntie.
Well, it doesn't matter. Little Auntie Rima doesn't sound too bad.
Like, yeah, like, I wouldn't even say little Auntie Rima. I'd just say Auntie Rima.
Yeah, well, I am pretty little.
But there's more to you.
There's nothing wrong with being little.
But there's more to you than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know that, definitely. But that is part of me, and I take that with pride.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the way you should do it, man. Embrace it. Like, you are who you are for a reason. You know what I mean? And if, no matter, like, coming from a religious perspective, you're 100% perfect. You know what I'm saying? The way you are. So if people do bag you out, just because they bag you out doesn't mean that you're not perfect.
I don't really get bagged out as much anymore, because I think people can be a little bit intimidated by me. So they won't, like, no one's said anything yet here.
Which is good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I won't have it.
You won't have it? No, you didn't.
No way.
But I'm glad we had this conversation, because, like, last night I could kind of sense you were a bit upset, and I just wanted to make sure that you were okay as well.
Yeah, look, I'm fine. It's not, like, I wasn't upset. Like, I was more upset for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.